AGOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello everyone, it's another very beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the EOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mawari. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the viewpoint of industry operators. Also the lineup is Let's Talk, and our focus is on Balmora Group. On Spot On, we shall continue our conversation with an experienced and goal-getting industry captain, AGATHA'S Lawal, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Unity Estate Development Services Limited. And on the face-to-face is an industry Amazon, the beautiful, insightful, and resourceful founder, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of AGATHA'S Interior Design Limited, Nigeria's leading interior design solutions provider. It's a package you must see. Sit back as we bring you the details. Research reports have shown that any country that desires capacity and quality to enhance productivity for economic growth and development must give adequate attention to human capital.
Theme for today was discussing evolution. I'll use that term instead of restructuring in the FMCG sector. And I think the conclusions that I took away from the discussion were that for any company to thrive in Nigeria for as long as UEC has thrived, which is over 100 years, well over a century, there needs to be a constant focus of evolution, which means assessing the environment and adapting to that environment. To do so, there are certain foundational elements. The first being people. Every company must try to attract, retain, develop the best possible team they can find. Must try to shape a culture in which this team is able to thrive, a culture of respect, kindness, trust, integrity within those organizations, which is only possible with the appropriate governance, the right board of directors, the right people on the board of directors. If these are achieved, then the company must assess its internal structure. We favor simplicity. So we like to do few things very well rather than very many things averagely. And we've also invested quite a lot in terms of core IT infrastructure, ERP systems and the like. And then finally, infuse a growth mindset into the businesses such that with the right people and the right foundations, we see growth and therefore hopefully deliver returns to our shareholders.
Well, my take home is, like I said to the speaker, people. Invest in your people, believe in your people, praise your people, lift your people. And I think once you have that, you have a great team, you're good to go.
NBCC is a bilateral chamber of commerce. It brings Nigerian and British businesses together. The criteria for joining the NBCC, you must have a registered company. Your company must be registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. You must have your audited accounts. Those are the major criteria for joining the NBCC. But you pass through an interview. They don't take everybody into the NBCC. And if you are successful, you will be inducted into the NBCC.
Thank you very much for that. The morning, very well spent. We've all learned a lot. And I'll hold you to your... I'll let you know. I'll take pictures of you eating in those gala classes. Thank you very much, sir. And our own Ms. Akayode, our moderator.
Let's take it. Oh yes.
Yeah, Mr. Governor.
ChallengeToWin, a world-class platform for the recognition, promotion, and reward of creative skills and talents. 2 million naira up for grabs. Visit www.ChallengeToWin.com. proudly supported by EOM Communications Limited and powered by Proudly Nigerian campaign, Challenge to Win, Creativity, Rewards, and Empowerment. Ezekiel Adamu is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Balmora Group.
So security problem is a problem everywhere. I know, yes, the security is there, but sometimes, we as Nigerians as well too, we like to amplify a lot of things. Lagos, as I say, is still relatively safe. I mean, I hear stories as well. They sell stories to us about London. You can't even wear a wristwatch to go out and all of that. And there's a story. I don't know if I should say this somewhere. So I grew up in the UK, and I know, for example, in the UK, if you travel, if you park your car, even if it's in the city center, if you leave your phone inside the car, that phone is gone, because somebody's going to smash your screen, grab that phone and take it away. And because the way it's done, you can't take law into your hands. So everybody minds their business. That phone is gone. Nobody will do anything about it. But in Nigeria, park your car somewhere. Nobody can break into that car and do something, because we understand that, we're our brother's keeper. And that's the Niger spirit in us. We don't talk about that often. We just talk about insecurity. There's insecurity everywhere. But Niger in us knows that you can't be here and your neighbor is being robbed. You scream and get the whole neighborhood there. But anywhere outside the world, you say everybody mind their own business. So there's a lot of things that work for us in Nigeria. We should try and talk about the positive rather than focus on the negative, and believe that this is where it starts. I know they say in your own little way you can shake the world. So in our own little way, we're trying to talk about what works well in Nigeria, what doesn't work well. We're going to put a lot of security. We're working with the best security agencies. We also know that security is government owns the security. So I mean, Lagos is safe, and hence the reason why we're also starting off with Lagos. We believe that in the future we can move this event all around, even outside the country. But for now, we're going to be working with the Lagos state government. For security, we're going to work with federal government. So it is also in a secured location. It's happening in Federal Palace. It's a very well secured location. So we are very intentional on that. We are not taking security for joke. Even while you get in as well to your wristbands, you come with your children can wander around, but there's security all around. It means that your child has a special tag on him. So by the time we tag it, we can get your number, call you and find out your child is missing. So it will be done in an international standard.
This is Unity Estate Development Services Limited. Welcome to our world. Property managers, property and project development, real estate financing, and more. Unity Estate Development Services Limited. Call us now on our premium numbers. Tony Lawal, an experienced and goal-getting industry mogul, is the Group Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Unity Estate Development Services Limited.
In our company, we have service delivery for the categories of individuals. One, the low-income earners, the medium-income earners, and the high-class earners. For example, low-income earners, we have our estates for them in Bejuleki. Maybe the land there is between 500,000 to 1 million for low-income earners. For medium-income earners, we have from 2 million to 5 million. For high-income earners, we have 10 million above. For low-income earners, we encourage them a lot. We have source of funding. So if you're a salary earner, we have salary loan. If you're a business, I'm talking of low income now, we have business loan. We look at your income, because our bungalow for low income earners from 5 million to 6 million. The company will put 3 million, then we expect you to put the remaining 3 million. When you have fulfilled your obligation of paying your own part, we hand over the key to you. Then for the medium income earners, some of them are well to do. What they do mainly is that they tell us we are ready to provide 30%. Then your company will help us to balance it. They say, no problem. We have sort of fund for the medium income. Then the high income, they are always ready to take it up by themselves. So our service delivery cut across low income, medium, and high income earners. The real estate is one of the leading sector. In real estate is booming today because a lot of business opportunities are there. One, investment. You cannot get it wrong if you invest in real estate. I can remember a plot I bought in Nigeria, maybe around 2000. I bought a plot at Sangotedo in the year 2000, for example. I bought land at 50,000. Now I'm selling at 1.5 million. And I bought some land, ocean front, in the Mejideki around Dankote Refinery today. Maybe because of the refinery, I bought the land 500. I'm now selling at 10 million today. So, in terms of investment, real estate is the best. You can invest. It can never depreciate. Rather, it's appreciated. So, investment opportunity. Then, another advantage of real estate is on development. If you have a land today, our company can source fund for you to build it. Now it depends on the approach you want us to handle it. You can provide fund. We call it joint venture project. Joint venture project meaning you are bringing land, we are bringing fund. And some of the Lagos landowners, Lagos Island, I don't know, it happens to in Abuja, around Garki, Azokoro, Metana. They say, hey, MD, we want to lease this land for you for 25 years. Then we call our financial experts. How much will it cost us to build it? So for them, the company gain, we provide fund. Because of the depreciation value, the period of 25 years, we have recovered our money and we have made profit. And in that process too, for example, in Garki, we are developing an high-rise building now, about 10 floors. The landlord says he doesn't want to hand it over to, he doesn't want to share. All he wanted is that we should collect the money for 25 years. So I now revert back to him. So when we look at the cost, we say, okay, this is a good one. So in financing sector, in the area of finance, we provide fund. Then in the area of joint venture, the landlords provide, the landowner provide land, they provide fund. So it is both investments, they are appreciated very fast. Because real estate fast appreciated yearly. So it's still the best sector than any other sector. For any company to succeed in Nigeria, you have to put in first integrity. And you have to also discipline your staff. Discipline your staff in the sense that each staff must put integrity first. Second, total honesty. 3, good service delivery. Then we also do what we call maintenance culture. We are winning serious maintenance culture because our company also do facilities management. We manage some houses. We don't allow landlords to give us lumber in addition. We have facilities management team, which consisted of architects, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers. We use mechanical engineers in the area of installing cables for high-rise buildings. They handle our generators. And our architects check the building time to time in case of any fractures. There are plumbers and addition. They are also on ground. So our quality service makes us different. It's one that's making us sustainable. It makes us sustainable in the area of sustainability because all the customers patronize because of quality delivery services, integrity, justice, and total fairness. Our strategies is diversity because the real estate starts. We start by majoring first on real estate. We diversify to back up our existing qualities. Because where others are lacking, we move in. For example now, the focus of all real estate firms is, I want to buy, let me sell houses. Let me to buy houses. We are beyond that. What we mix, most of our clients know that. Our company is different in the sense that if you bring the property to us, we tell you, you can make money by not selling all this property. Buy off the lease for 10, 20, 30 years to stabilize the client. Not all companies are doing that. Another thing, we take off structural defects. Some of our colleagues, we say, maybe I'm just the managing agent, I'm just the facilities management. Landlord, somewhere is leaking, the roof is falling. We take the property as our property. We spend money to repair it, to reactivate it. When the landlord comes, they shake us. They say, I'm like, you didn't even revert back to us. You didn't revert to us before. I said, we need to do that because it's part of our quality service delivery. For the property to look neat, to well maintained, so that by that you can recover investment. You can also have unappreciated properties. So that's the area where our colleagues are lacking. They call the owner and say, yeah, come and repair. No, we use our money to do it. And by doing that, we are gaining more customers.
AGATHA'S Interior Design Limited. Welcome to our world-class quality and design. We define the lines in style and design with pieces that are well crafted and designed to fit the personal and creative style of homes, public spaces, offices, and more. AGATHA'S Interior Design Limited. Call us now on our telephone numbers or visit www.agatha'sinterior.com. Better still, come over to our corporate office at number 200 Awolowo Road, Southwest Ikoyi, Lagos. AGATHA'S Interior Design Limited. Fashion fades, style is eternal.
Let's take it. Oh, yes. Challenge to Win, a world-class platform for the recognition, promotion, and reward of creative skills and talents. 2 million naira up for grabs. Visit www.ChallengeToWin.com. Proudly supported by EOM Communications Limited and powered by Proudly Nigerian Campaign. Challenge to Win, creativity, rewards, and empowerment. Welcome to Balmora, a 360-degree event solutions company. Live, venues, exhibition, hospitality. Call us now. Welcome to the world of AGATHA'S Interior. AGATHA'S Interior Design Limited is a design and lifetime-driven company whose primary objective is to be the foremost residential, project and hospitality furniture and accessories leader in Nigeria. AGATHA'S Interior defines the lines in styles and design with pieces that are well crafted and designed to fit the personal and creative style of homes, public spaces, offices, and more. Mrs. Agatha Eric Udorie is the beautiful, insightful, and resourceful founder, managing director, and chief executive officer.
AGATHA'S Interior started in the boots of my car, and then we progressed into Ukubaba markets. Ukubaba is in Ebute Meta, and so I used to use the carpenters there. I used to go there to make all my furniture. That's where I have a workshop. So that was our start. That was our beginning, and we're grateful to God that today, in the last couple of years, we are in Ikoyi. And we started by having just 2 staff. Myself, the third. So I had a young girl who was brought to me, and the cleaner and myself. And so those are the 2 people I started with before we progressed into having the structure that you see today. I mean, you have a PA, you have an import and export manager, you have an accountant, you have a general manager, you have head of sales, you have client service managers, you have my most important people I call my support team. Those are the people who do all the work and make sure that when everything is done, the furniture is arriving in the client's house in the state at which it should come in, you know. And and then you have the cleaners. I don't leave them out, you know, but like I said, everything, AGATHA'S Interior does not start the day working without convention for prayer. We always pray. we are a praying company. So in the morning, they all gather and lift up one voice to God. So that's how we've started, and that's how we have progressed into.
AIDL, as the company is also called, is positioned to deliver world-class products and services, which include bespoke furniture production, accessories, contract and hospitality furnishing, interior design, office furnishing, procurement and supply, residential furnishing, scents and fragrances, and more.
My first niche is my fabric sofa, because that's most affordable living fabrics as sofas. We do more of trade. The shop is made up of hospitality line. We have the furnishing and interior design line. We have, my husband is an architect, by the way. And so he runs, if we have to have projects, he handles that part of the architecture or interior design. And then we have more of the sales. So we have our dining room, our living room, our bedrooms. We do home furnishing. We have the hospitality part of it. We have now the procurement part of it. We have the cutting design part of it. It's all integrated to form one concept, you know, but it's all coming back into AIDL. So if I should go back to answer your question precisely, we have a different section. So you have interior design, you have interior decoration, you have furnishing, soft furnishing, where you have the bed linen and the rest, cushions. Then you have our main lines, which are home furnishing, and then you have the hospitality that comes with the procurement. You know, when I say hospitality, hotels, restaurants, cinemas, and stuff like that.
Against the background of the operating environment, what does it take to do business in Nigeria?
Tenacity, doggedness, prayers, and trust. For me, I keep my faith in God. I work hard. I'm a workaholic. And so is my husband, so I don't want to feel bad. And constantly working. And when I say work, you've got to focus on your set goals. So you've got to set out your goals and focus on those goals, not deviating. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. It doesn't matter what they're saying. For me, what is very important is, even in the aspect of, if I have to join them, I'd look for the areas that I would always create a niche for myself.
AGATHA'S Interior Design Limited is honored as one of the 100 most distinguished CEOs in Nigeria.
I say thank you on behalf of my entire crew, AGATHA'S Interior, my husband, who is a massive supporter, and my extended family. But all glory goes to God. Everybody knows I'm a disciple in the marketplace. So I first of all preach the word of God. So thank you once more. 2023, you're just pushing me to do more. Thank you.
What is the career experience of the leadership of this great company?
My career, when I started, we were very few. But today, the nooks and crannies of all over Nigeria is filled up with showrooms. But my career has been very, very blessed. Let me use that word, to have the right staff. I'm just a figurehead. So I have the people who run AGATHA'S Interior. I remember when I went to have my first daughter, I wasn't here for 9 months and we didn't fail. Our clients were satisfied. When I went to have my second daughter, we didn't fail. So would I say career? I would have said more being a mom and having people supporting me in growth. You know, this is not the first award. I've had so many other awards, you know, but in talking of career, I'm not going to say to you, I'm always present. AGATHA'S Interior is working with some credible hands, and with the help of God, that's my career. My career cannot be spoken about without the help of people like Sherifat Okongbero, Leslie Johnson, Akinola, John Emujeze. I don't do all the work. Career. People think, oh, when you have this, that, for me, who are the people that are credible with me? So for me, that's the point where the people that support me in growth, you see the growth, but there are people working behind the scenes. For me, that's a career where you're working, but you have that support. You have the people that work with you to get to the point where you can blossom, and they also blossom at some point in time.
How is the interior design sector in Nigeria so far?
Oh, it's been fabulous. We have a new president, by the way. She's fabulous. She's so full of energy. In the past years, it's been very, very effective. I know that we still haven't gotten our goals, but I think we're working towards those goals. And it's been a little bit challenging, especially in the COVID period. But I've seen that with what is emerging now, because I watched the last conference, that we have a voice. They know us now. We have an association. New things are being added every day. And I'm sure over the couple of years coming, the Constitution will play properly. Because now we have everybody coming and doing what they want. But I'm sure in a couple of years, we'll be able to regulate it as they've regulated other bodies. How do we regulate it that all the work doesn't just go out of the country or stays within the confines of the rich, the bigger companies? So it will become a spread with everyone.
And this is where we bring down the curtains on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our feedback portals, as you can see on the screen. Our deep gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.